There we go. Now let's see, do I have sound? How about if I take this off of mute on YouTube? There we go. Now let's see, do I have sound? How about if I take this off of mute on YouTube? Awesome. Okay, well, this is Christina Blackfeather, and I'm awake, so decided to do a little bit of Dragon Coast tonight, pardon me. The opening screen, the thumbnail, I should say, is from the Flat World work that I'm doing. Actually, let's hop over to that really quick. Just kind of playing around with getting different screenshots for different thumbnails and stuff. Currently, I'm going to have a dragon around a box here, so there's a lot of shaping and stuff that needs to go on that pixel art really quick. But there's the Dragon Coast one that's on the screen. And I had done that in a previous live stream. So yeah, I had to have everything glowing underneath, of course. You know me, I gotta play with my light. But yeah, so that's where that one came from. And we'll head back over to Dragon Coast. Hey, deconverted man, meow, hi. I've got to figure out what I'm doing here. This computer, I'm expecting the stream might freeze up a couple of times. Because this computer likes to freeze. So, it's been an issue. And I don't think there's going to be a replacement computer anytime soon. But it's a thing. I wish I could open it up. The port thing. Right now, I have trouble. Hubby's computer doesn't have issues, but I'll be like streaming YouTube or Hulu or something, and the whole computer will freeze up like every 10 minutes. So I'm afraid to even try and open any ports and see what this thing does. I don't know what's going on with it. I have a sneaking suspicion I'm going to have to completely reinstall Windows. Yeah, it's bad. It's really terrible. I'm kind of ticked at it. And of all things, even Brett Keane tried to help me out with it, and we figured it might have been a sound issue when it was trying to pick up stereo stuff, but that didn't seem to fix it either. So what I've got going here is this is going to be a mirrored hallway over to where the crown will be sitting, and their, rooms towards the back towers. I had spent a lot of time off camera just putting in roofs and walkways and things like that. The latest things with the weird coral and stuff, not yet. Right now I'm trying to do a certain theme with this. And this whole thing's going to be a little more steampunk, so it's only got certain things being used. I might use some of the dead coral blocks or something like that, where I've got a lot more grays and stuff to work with, but the bright stuff, not on this. I do have another project I'm working on with Paranor. Let's see if this lets me do it. Where I'm using some more of the bright stuff. Oh, just a second. Let me find the bed here. Where's the bed? Oh. It's on survival here. Well, hey, this seems to be handling streaming and being on his server at the same time. Yeah, he makes some wacky stuff. But you see, I'm playing around with some more of the coral blocks here. I got the little romantic pond. This is going to be an archway here for this kind of wedding gazebo setup right in front of what is going to become an old castle. And he's going to be helping me. We're going to be putting in a modern city, but the old castle and some of the old buildings are still standing. And there's going to be an entire sculpture garden around this old castle. So I'm converting a forest mansion. And that's been a lot of work because, of course, mining and getting all the supplies and everything. And there's one of the buildings that I did when we first came out to this location. I don't know if he's awake or not. I will bug him next time to see. So far, it's been us two and Heavy Hauler on there, but Heavy hasn't been on very much. Oh, let's go back. There we go. So one of my issues is going to be I want to get this front wall worked on here today. And then we're going to have to figure out the back part of it, which I think, I'm not really sure. I'm trying to figure out where these walls are going to close in a little bit, because if I have too much sticking out, then if I have too much far back, I should say, then I'm going to have so much more detail to have to work on the underside of the midpoint as well as the upper side. So I've got the midpoint of both floors of the upward and the reverse right here. And so I'm going to have to figure out doing the entire dome on the ceiling, get that repeated below, and what details I'm going to do and stuff there. But I figured I'm going to try to work on this exterior wall today. This thing has been crazy, absolutely crazy. I don't know why I have that hollowed out. What was I thinking? Ever have one of those moments where you're like, what was I doing? And I'm going to leave that alone for a bit, I think. I don't know what I was doing there. I leave this alone for a while, and then suddenly I have this alcove that I don't know what it was there for. I get some money. I might turn this into a realm. I don't know. I've kind of always wanted to. Just where certain people can come and play creatively. And, you know, if some people are really good with commands, hit deconverted. Just fill that in for a moment, give myself a spot to work. And I have been pretty sick, so I'm going to probably be tunneling that back out again. I sound terrible. Probably shouldn't be talking too much yet, but oh well. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't played with them yet because I'm always doing the basic building stuff and then I have other things to do. You know, I've been doing more of my art streams and stuff, so. Alright, let's take a look at this thing. These glass stairs are definitely not permanent. Take them out for a minute. Let's try to figure out a walk path. Yeah, I haven't played with the beacons too much. How did I do that? Nope. Boy. Well, let's just keep messing with them and I'll figure it out as I turn them around here. Okay. That's pretty close. Close enough. Alright. Carry some of the pattern from in here. Try put beacon above it and see if I like the look of the lighting effect. Well, let's see. Oops, not that. Although I used the end crystal for the top of a TARDIS. That looked really cool. The one old build we did, Paranor set up 4 nether portals in kind of a block formation. And I did blue blocks around them and stuff and then had that at the top for a TARDIS look. It was pretty fun. I rather liked it. I might have to repeat that. Why did I throw that up to the ceiling? Alright, let's see. Oh! Oh my. That is pretty cool. And that doesn't cause the beam to go out the top. Oh, they haven't come out with the update yet, though, have they? Okay. Oh, I can't wait for the new stuff. I'm so excited. Let's actually do this one. And All right, go have fun. Thanks for popping in. I'll talk to you later. All right, what do I want to do next there? Let's see what that one looks like. No. That's a little better. That's still got to be a half a step up. Let's see if I can get that cross in the front. That was kind of cool. There. Alright, so this is going to go up to a regular floor right here. Oh, I like that effect. That's really cool. Forgot I'm not in survival. Okay, that's even there. like the theme of this gray block. It's really cool. I like this too much though to block that off. Pardon me. There we go. Well, let's throw... Sorry about the coughing, guys. I forgot to put music on. A little loud, I shall turn that down. Here we go. Music I use is in the description. Actually, let's continue with the theme of the Prisma here. Figure out what those blocks lay. Let's see. What do I want to do there? Hi and good night, Mandy. Let's do that. All right. Love you too. I'm gonna try to feel better. You know me, you and myself and your mom, we tend to really get sick when we want to. Oh, wow. Sweetie. I like that. I almost evened that pattern out. I should bring this back one further, but I don't want to screw up the floor pattern. So that's okay. Hmm. Sorry, bumping the microphone. What do I want to do there? Oh, that's kind of messed up. Oh, let's get it looking like it's girders right there. Okay. And that one's just pattern. Okay. Kind of like the bare prismarine there, though. Well, it looks like something was unfinished here. Okay. Oops, that was stairs, wasn't it? Yeah. And to kind of cover those blocks a little bit, let's go with iron fence. And let's maybe edge this with cobble fence right there too. I like the texture differences. Here is a problem. So that might not work. Let's just try the iron on the sides. Oh, it's not going to let me do that there. That's okay. That actually looks pretty good. That's all right. Wish we had like little blocks of just statues or something. That would be so cool. What have we got? Of course, I can't place anything right on that anyhow because it's a half slab. Well, what if I did? I could do a regular stair there. There. That's a little better. That's better. I like that. And let's... I still want that light here. Let's just keep going with the iron all the way down. That one's a little odd right there, but that's okay. I don't mind that. Okay, this needs something right there. Let's just keep with the andesite. That shouldn't be cobble right there, though. Let's go with the slabs. Okay. I kind of like that jutting out like that, so that's good. Well, that should have actually been andesite right there. Okay. Yeah, I should have just left that as andesite. Okay. And then that one I did what? That was still andesite. Okay. Now, the wall. Huh. What do I do with that? think that opens up into one of the towers. Sure that does too. Since this is like the royal entrances and stuff that needs to be decorated really nicely. No idea. Go from ominous music to weird, joyful, happy music. I don't want to use too much of this block either, so it needs to be something just nothing exciting too much. Do want it well lit though. That actually works out pretty well. I'd like to have a little bit of natural mixed in with all of this. Because if I do more iron, that's going to be too much right there. Just want to see something. Nah. Well. Kind of silly to put that detail on the back wall, but you can kind of see it in there. It looks like a big green fuzzy thing. That was a thought. If I just fill that in with the glass. Although I don't think it really even needs to be filled in. Yeah. I think that's actually okay. Oh, that's what I did. Oh, that's where I screwed up. So I made that into an alcove and I didn't do it over here. Okay. Ah, hi cow. Good grief. Suddenly cow. He's actually the real architect here? Alright. The cow is the secret to all of my builds. Here we go. That's better. Much better. Well, that looks pretty cool. Hi, Aries. Yes, all hail the sacred cow. Wait, that sounds kind of odd. Yeah, very Hindi, actually. That's what hubby just said. It's like, hi, suddenly cow. Alright, this wall I gotta figure out what to do with. Well, I do have that theme of that dark gray. So we're gonna keep going with that. After talking about the sacred cow and have this music on, this works. Appeals to my pagan heart. Almost. Darn. Missed. Oh, you bugger. Aha! Whoops. Come on. Give me that thing. Boy, it is not cooperating with me here. Come on, I want that. Oh. Nope. Huh. Why? I don't know. Let's give it a shot. Oh, I see where it needs to be on this side. Ah, okay. Well, let's take a look. Yes! Thank you, Aries. Not so sure. Decisions. Huh? Pews? Hubby says pews. Okay. So let's do this instead. Whoops. Okay. Just do it like that. And then do another square right here. So I get to futz with it again. Yeah, that one I'm going to have to go from the other side. Get the pattern established. Take that out. It's annoying. All right. Okay. That way. That way. And let's continue like this. Oh. Nice. Oh, I like that. I even kind of like this plain stone on this side. That cobble's gotta go, though. Yeah, I like the contrast of the plain stone leading into the castle. So let's do that. Bye-bye, cobble. love this music so much. This is pretty cool. Now up into the Queen's box. Survey everything. I should do something here though, a little bit of a step or something that people can actually stand on. So it kind of fakes it without villagers going over the edge. I don't know yet. In part, I want villagers running through everything, so I don't want to have them fall. Yeah, Aries, you haven't seen my big patch of work I have to do yet. This is the middle of the floor right here. Everything above is going to be reflected below. The ceiling, arch, everything. I just had to lay out a grid pattern in the glowstone for now, but this is going to be a huge amount of work. It is just something else. I don't know why I decided I had to do that. There's my lonely airship. I would come and do builds on servers for money. I actually did that in Neverwinter Nights for money too. Seriously, there were people that hired me to do a little bit of building, and I got to do some role playing too, as with being a plot character. But this is gonna be, this is kind of like my giant project. Yeah, I would. Seriously, I love Minecraft. You think here, this was all this big thing of rock here. And I had to put in the portal here. And I wanted it to look like lava was busting through. And that the nether was breaking through. And this side will be a city inside the nether as well. And the cities, this is all just one cavern right here. So the whole village is going to be inside this massive cavern. And this, of course, will link to other cities to handle shipping through the nether. And then, of course, there's the air traffic through the blimps. And then there'll also be ocean traffic as well. Whoa. Whoa. No. No. Okay. So, let's see. See, I've been playing around with building old trees that are remnants of the old civilization. This is more the militarized city. So I'm going to have some of the blimps will be more like the police blimps and stuff. I'm playing this on a PC. I'm not going to have a rail system in this one, I don't think. The Dwarven city that I want to do will have rail integrated into that. And then I'm also going to have a Druid city as well. That will all be based on growth and probably some animal traffic and things like that. And the stories behind, you know, some of the cities will be, you know, at war with each other and things, but this I had to terraform because this is going to be the main harbor for the capital right here. So I had to cut out a lot of land that was sitting here, and that took a long time. So it's just a lot. Hubby's got a small spot he's been working on, but he's also got other projects he's doing, so this one kind of falls by the wayside, but it's primarily my baby anyway. I forgot I have lava right there. Look at that. But I've been playing Minecraft for years, and I just absolutely love this game so much. It's so cool to have a game that you pay for once, and they just give you updates. I mean, it's epic. And if you come down to Villager Eye View over here, you kind of get a feel for how, whoops, you don't stand on trees. You're going to be able to see that castle, which I just absolutely love. That thing's going to be so imposing even from a distance. And I've tried different things before, but this is by far becoming my favorite. And this was a regular village. Creativity, this for me is playing with Legos without the mess on the floor. We have about 4 Rubbermaid tubs of Legos from the kids and before that, and I'm saving that for someday grandkids, but we still get them out and play with them. But it gives me a break from just sitting and creating with my hands and having to do things for my art business. And I used to build a lot in Neverwinter Nights, and I loved it so much. And I was able to create landscapes that had stories around them and that people could role play in and interact with the world. And that's what I want here. Something similar to that. Give me the same feeling. A little extra storage in this house. You know, just little extra details here and there. I like to modify villages. This is the herbalists. That guy has been standing there forever on that block. And of course, where they grow the shrooms. Yes, exactly. Yeah, so there's little secrets. I want to have little secrets inside this village and throughout the landscape where, you know, people find surprises and, you know, get to just look through and see things a little differently. Okay, yeah, so I have like some spots are run down, held up with logs. It can get addictive. I had one time in Neverwinter when I was world building. How did you get there? Okay. Don't get out. Anyway, where I spent like 16 or 18 hours in their tool set building and just lost track of time. Hi, Blue! So yeah, this is, you know, the inside of the kitchen for the inn. There's going to be a house for the innkeep separately here. And I wanted it to be really cramped. Everything to look small and tight and busy. But of course, you know, they can get up here to harvest crops that they need for the evening meals and stuff. More rooms up here. What did I do here? Why is that empty? Oh, I must have altered the roof and forgot. It's just, yeah, little cramped rooms in the inn. Lighting is hidden. I like everything to be lit. I have kind of this fear of torches being on exposed wood. Okay, I won't guide too much more. Plus, you also got to realize I'm one of those, I'll get lost in my own builds. I have a history of that. I'd say ask hubby, but he's not in the stream right now.
Yes.
I like details on walls. Even external walls. You gotta have it look like things are being held together. So you see, even up on the house there's little button details and stuff. I am going to, when I get episode number 50 finished, that's not counting live streams, I'm going to have this up on my website for download, and I'm going to be doing every 50 episodes like that, I think. Just to, have it that people can go and see for themselves what I've been doing and play around further if they want. But my whole goal is to make this villager safe. So if somebody does go and turn on the monsters, which I don't have on right now, the villagers aren't going to die. And I'm just trying to make things interesting and give people some building ideas. So there's a little farmhouse, shed right here, and just things like that. This is kind of my escape. Got a lot more work to do, of course. So I am using my powers as the goddess of creativity. That was a tricky bugger to put in. And of course, this still is my favorite. I took screenshots of it. I don't know where they ended up. I love this thing so much. And it's got details inside and stuff. The tour of my art room blue, I've got my Von Helton t-shirt that I show. I wasn't wearing it, but I did put it up on camera. I have a Von Helton t-shirt now. I love that thing so much. So there's going to be an entire airport, a lot more airships, including that clump. That clump of rock has been floating there since this world spawned. This thing right here. A lot of these spots are from different episodes. Except I don't do that. Despite what somebody wants to think that I do, I don't. This is a defensive tower. This thing took a while. There's barracks inside and all sorts of stuff. I wanted to come up with something that looked like they would use it to, if somebody got out of line or tried to come in with a unwarranted flight or something, that they could be shot down. Yeah, it'd be like Harry Dresden, walk in and fry my computer. Yeah, those kind of powers wouldn't be very compatible with electronics. Yeah, so there's just so much more work to go up here. I'm trying to light everything up, of course. So this is the outer part of the dome. There's just so much more work to go. This is a big project. But yeah, 2412, I definitely would come and build. You know, just let me know when this video goes live. Leave me a message. Now let me put my trying to think which I should give here. Actually, if you get a hold of me on Skype, that's my Skype name right there. And just contact me and we can work things out. Because I love to build. Oh, that looks really cool. I like that. That's sweet. Aww. Hubby just showed me a meme somebody shared that everybody has an addiction. Mine just happens to be you. So sweet. I want to fill that in. I don't think I'm going to do too much detail on these upper walls. I don't know. Yes, I did. Sansa didn't look very happy, did she? Oh my, I can't wait. Right now I've been watching Frontier with Jason Momoa playing one of the main characters. That is such a good show. It's kind of taken care of my Game of Thrones fix for a while. I actually think she did, yeah. I think Ramsay Bolton brought more of a smile on her face than Daenerys walking into Winterfell. Oh dear. I was telling hubby I'm not sure how Catelyn would have taken that. To have a Targaryen come walking in like that. Yes. Oh, we're terrible. My daughter's rewatching all of it. I haven't gotten that far because I'm watching very, very old Doctor Who right now. The classics. I'm on the second Doctor. It's kind of funny to see how they viewed technology back then, and the fact that they didn't have his backstory in yet, so he was just this helpless old fart. Yeah, I agree, Blue. Too much strongmenning going on. But then we also have the real strong men from Game of Thrones itself, like Jason and the Mountain. Hubby tried to share with me a meme from Pinterest, and Pinterest wouldn't let me go to it even. I was going to grab it off my phone and put it on the Game of Thrones Google Plus thing with Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, and I forgot who was coming up to say, so these are your dwarfs, and she said, yeah, this one's Happy, this one's Sneezy, this one's Doc, and from under her Snow White's skirt came, and I'm Tyrion. And I just about died. Yeah, I'd rather, instead of Putin, Trump, etc., I'd rather think of the Mountain and much better people. Okay, so I should fill this in so I can kind of figure out what I'm doing here. I know I'll be unfilling it in as I go along, but I need to see the canvas is the problem I'm having at the moment. Whoops. Missed. Missed! I missed! Look at me miss. Yeah. Alright, let's see, what can I do here? So I want that plain stone right there. This wall's got to come out further so I can get the details in. Huh. Whoops. Well, the personal chambers aren't going to be as an industrial. This is definitely going to be. Very steampunk and... I'm really happy. I stopped doing this build for a little while because I was just having builder's block. I was so stuck. It's like now I got my mojo back here. I better not say that too much. Yeah. That would be interesting. They are going to have to unite or they're all going to just get wiped out. Okay. So up there, this is all got to get filled in. This is not anything important right here, I don't think. There will be things like cobwebs and stuff up here because these are areas that are not, there's not much done with them. Okay. Actually, right here, this is going to be more floor yet. I don't know how I'm going to work this yet. I'll figure it out. Okay. Your leg again, dear? Ugh. Yay, MS. Ooh. Hmm. All right. I have ideas forming. I'm just not exactly sure what yet. And I don't want to break into that because that'll mess up the wall on the outside. Hmm. Yeah, okay. Sorry, did anybody smell that burning of the wheels turning in my head? One, two, three, four. This is definitely the fantasy castle. Okay. And the music's kind of fun. This is all, the music list, of course, is in the description. It's all free from YouTube, so I don't have to deal with their copyright stuff. And so all the musicians and stuff are listed in the description. Well, my live stream has gone for art is a little bit more Western and folk themed. This one I had to go with kind of the mystery and the Celtic feel on some of it. Make me feel like I'm going back to the Renaissance Festival. My favorite place on earth. No, let's just do this. I like the contrast of having the detailed areas and then the plain stone. Except I'll have to make some of the texture a little different on the walls. Huh. And figure out ceilings and all of that stuff, you know. See, I like that. For the leading into the main hall, that looks pretty cool. I don't even know what time I started this thing tonight. Oh, I'm gonna have a problem. Oops. This is the middle section though. Whoops. There, that doesn't wreck the... That doesn't wreck that. There we go. Hi, small child. Welcome to the Z live stream. Okay, since that's visible, let's put andesite behind that. Whoops. Well, that was kind of silly. All the way around. Let's actually stick an anvil there, too. Okay. And if I do the same thing from the other side, that'll look pretty decent. Or no, it'd be different on the other side because I've got the interior walls to deal with. Oops. Okay. Oh, I thought I got stuck again. No, it's a roof. When you think about the fill-ins I have to do here, some of this just came right out of the mountainside, so there's so many variations in the elevations on this thing. Those towers are exactly the same height. I mean, it was just... setting this thing up was crazy. Yeah, it does. Because I know a lot of builders use World Edit. I have no luck with World Edit. I never can seem to get it to work. But having some of the basic tools would really be cool. Alright, and I think that is just gonna be straight stone up here too. Unless I make it look like there's a support beam, which isn't a bad idea. I think I might break this up a little bit. So I do have the use of wood outside. Let's see what this looks like. Yeah. Okay. Alright, that works. Whatever I place here is going to be the interior of the wall from the other side as well. So I'm thinking I might fill this with raw andesite. I think that's just going to look a little cleaner than the cobble, but still have a textural detail from where it'll be on the outside, other side, I should say. Oops. I love this song. I feel like I'm at the Renaissance Festival. I hope in future updates they do kind of like brush tools and stuff. That'd be really, really nice. Most of this detail here from the andesite won't be seen anyway, as I layer over top of it. Okay. Stop it, Christine. Just stop going all the way down there. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. Because you gotta remember this here is one block up as the floor yet. So this technically, here's the floor. So let's get supports in first. That's still gonna have stone support right here. Okay. Something to do panels of light from the other side. And that I think I'm going to go with glowstone. If I can find it. Staring right at it. Hubby's giggling at me again. Okay. So let's do that up here too. That'll give me light to play with on the other side. I have that a little off. Look at that. So we'll do 4 there. Oh, not as off as it could have been. Get stuck in the ceiling again. All right. Now. I'm going to change things up a little bit again. Actually, since only the middle one's 4 blocks, that's not bad. Okay. Need me to get you anything, sweetie? No. Let's do plain quartz. Well, wait a minute. Let's see that. No. Plain quartz. Okay. And then what? Yeah. I'm liking it. The only problem I foresee, I'm going to have to expand this out. Maybe that's why I put that hole there. It could be why I put that gap right in there, because I was digging that out. That makes sense. Oh dear. Oh my. Okay, well, I am running out of steam. And finally getting tired, so anyway, you want to support the channel, leave a like, subscribe, you know, the whole usual routine there. And I want to thank everybody who popped in. I wanted to go longer, but I'm getting a little bit of vertigo, so that's when it's time to kind of stop. So, yeah, good night, everybody. And I will see you later. Have a fantastic night, everyone. Blessed be.